Lisa is already out of sight, but when she left, she was headed for Jodori. I wonder if her phone's on. Maybe I should try calling her. Come to think of it, this reminds me of something. On the day she failed to meet her father, she disappeared without a word. Just an email saying, bye. I searched the town but I couldn't find her, so I sent a D-mail that changed the past in order to make her stay. I'm pretty sure I lost her in the station back then. What happened on that timeline? Where did Susa go after failing to find her father? This is so tense! I searched up and down at Jodori but find no trace of Susa or her bike. I have to be careful. There could already be rounders here in Akiba. I combed the area around the station's main exit, but there's no sign of her anywhere. I lost sight of her here before, so I thought she might be close by. Maybe I should corner her on my next time they press her for answers before she can escape. I'd better get back to the lab. I started walking away from the station, but just then, the people around me gasp and point. Everyone's looking up at the sky. What? No, not the sky. The satellite embedded in the roof of Radicon. Why now? It's been there for 2 weeks, it's practically a landmark now. I was just saying to some people I talked about this series with, that how it was suspicious that that whole satellite was just featured so prominently in the prologue and then just forgotten. But everyone looks like they are seeing it for the first time. So I turn and look up too. What? Oh shit, this can be good. The lights are blinking, someone inside. Who? This is her. Could be Moika. I had remained silent through all of my previous time leaps. What has changed? Obviously, the fact that Susa overheard a conversation with Kurisu. Previously, I lost sight of her at the station, in other words, right next to Radicon. Wait a second. What if that satellite is somehow Sir's time machine or something? I don't even know. Susa must be up there. Everyone's staring at the satellite. This is my chance to sneak in without getting noticed. The shutters are half open, just as they were when I confronted Moika. I summoned my courage and crawled through the crack. When I get inside, the first thing I see is Susa's bike lying on the floor. What is she trying to do? What is that satellite? How is this related to John Titor? Is it even a satellite? Nobody knows for sure. I checked online, no satellites fell out of orbit that day. When they do, whenever by accident or design, they usually burn up in the atmosphere. I mean, I don't even know how many satellites there are right now, but if they wouldn't burn up in the atmosphere, we'd be screwed. Is it possible for one to land in such a perfect condition? So, what is it then? The chill suddenly runs through my body. Could it be a time machine? There's only one way to know for sure. I need to get there before Susa does something. The elevator and escalator aren't operating, so I bound up the stairs two at a time. My lungs gasp and my legs burn, but I force my body to carry me to the top. There's the satellite lodged right against the roof. I notice wires holding it in place. The police must have done that so it wouldn't fall. There's a hatch open on the side of the machine. I see someone moving inside. Susa! This is so intense! The person freezes when I shout. I run to the satellite.
Okabe. Rintaro.
Well then. Susa turns to me with a sad expression. Behind her I can see the interior of the satellite. It's surprisingly simple without switches and buttons you'd expect. Instead, there's a black box the size of a desktop PC. There are numbers on the screen. 2010, 8/13, which is the current day. And below that, 1975, and the same day and month. Does this confirm that Zaz John Titor? What? Zaz reaches out to press the button. Sparks burst from the panel, she jerks back. Her fingertips are burned.
何をしている?
動かない。
動かし方を知っているのか?
She doesn't reply. I see her shoulders sag.
動かないよ。
The sparks had to be from an electrical short. My eyes are burning from the smoke.
答えろ。天音鈴は。
I swallow hard and ask the question.
これはタイムマシンだ。お前はタイムトラベラーなのか?
With her head and nose, Suzanne nods. I knew it.
私がジョン・タイターだよ。
I called it. Somehow. I mean, last time I told about that whole crackpot theory about maybe a green being. John Titor, that is, but I think I also mentioned before at the time when she mentioned her father being Beryl Titor. I knew she had to be related somehow, so I'm not even sure when I said it, but I knew that John Titor was a pseudonym. And that also confirms that Mocha, aka CERN, doesn't know who John Titor is, which is good. Why is she running? I mean, I don't even know anything about Kurisu yet, and if John Titor is the one who doesn't trust her, then why? There's still a big crowd outside, so we exit the building on the side facing away from the station. Suda has calmed down a bit, so I start pressing her for answers.
お前がジョン・タイターとはどういうことだ?
そのまんまの意味だよ。
I knew for sure when I saw the date being, or at least the date where she wanted to travel to as being 1975.
アットチャンネルに書き込んでたジョン・タイターはさ、私なの。
男だと思っていた。
Didn't him. Suda smiles humorously.
まんまと騙された？カムフラージュの意味もあるんだよね。
何から隠れようとしていた?
Burn?
セルン。
ジョン・タイターとして書き込んだことはもしかして？
そう。一部を除いてほとんどが事実。
To throw people off balance, I suppose. Those exceptions that bother me.
お前は2036年から来たというのか? あの人工衛星、いや、タイムマシンに乗って。
But now it's broken.
本当は正体明かさないままでいようと思ったんだけどさ。よりによってマシンが故障してるなんて完全に私の失策だ。
だがタイターのタイムマシンはシボルエに積まれていたはず。
I think that's one of her exceptions then.
シボルエ？車だっけ？それどこからの情報？
Wait, she says she's done Titor, but... You know, the brilliant writing about this game? Just that I can't take anything for face value anymore.
2000年に現れたタイターが自分でそう言った。
2000年？それもしかすると別の世界線の私かもね。少なくとも私は2000年には行ってない。2036年からまっすぐここに来た。
It was someone else. It's true that Titan never posted in 2000, not on the current world line. It doesn't matter, I can worry about that later. Press the swipe for answers, trapping her between me and the wall so that she can't escape.
さっき俺とクリスの話を聞いていたな。なぜあんなに慌ててタイムマシンに向かった？お前は何をしようとしたんだ？
私のせいかと思って。
何？
私がここでのんびりしてたせいでセルンの好きにさせちゃったんだ。
Oh, since... I see. Since Crusoe said that basically there was nothing we could do to save Myri because it was already more or less set in stone. So she wanted to avoid all that.
ねえ、本当なの？
Crusoe suddenly grabs my shoulders.
椎名真由里があと数時間後にセルンに殺されるって本当？
Yes, I'm afraid so.
事実だ。俺は5時間後からタイムリープしてきた。
This is so cool. I still don't even know if I can trust her, but still, we're talking... Basically, we're talking from one time traveler or leaper to the other.
タイムリープ。君たちのタイムマシン完成したんだ。
それより答えろ。お前の生徒はどういうことなんだ
？Susa bites her lip and looks away.
全部話すよ。私のこと話さなくちゃいけないと思う。君とマキセ・クリスには。
Crazy? Why crazy? I guess I'll find out if I let Susa talk. We should head back to the lab. But first, I offer Susa my handkerchief. He looks at me for a second, then takes it and ties it around the burnt hand.
Thank you.
You should probably see a doctor about her hand, but there's no time for that. Mari's death is approaching. I just hope she is not in too much pain. I wrap a towel around her hand to keep people around us from staring.
おかりん、おかえり。すずさんも一緒だったんだね。
When we get to the lab, Mayuri and Daru are there for some reason. I thought to send them home. Mayuri gives me a ditzy answer when I ask them.
やっぱりね、スーパー電話レンジちゃんの完成祝いはするべきだよ。
Is this another instance of the timeline correcting itself?
ということで、ダルくんと二人で買い出ししてね、帰ってきたの。
Because she just set herself up to die again. I should have known she wouldn't stay away. Crusoe looks as worried as I am. She leans in close and whispers into my ear.
どうする？
マユリには絶対事情を知られないようにするんだ。
Crusoe nods slightly.
何こそこそ話してるん？
This is so good. I've been saying that every episode, but...
何度も言うが、完成祝いはしない。
オカリン、付き合い悪いよ。
そういう問題ではなく。
You know, you could just omit the fact that Mayuri dies, but you could warn him, tell him that CERN is coming. It would serve as a warning enough. I glanced at Susua. He still looks depressed.
すずさん、元気ないけどどうかしたの？
これから俺とクリスティーナと鈴葉で重要な話をする予定でな。だからお前たちには帰ってもらったのだ。
マユシーも聞きたいよ。
いや、マユシー、空気読んだ方がよくね？
でも、すずさん落ち込んでるみたいだし、なんだかね、マユシーは心配なのです。ごめんね。
Susua hangs her head and bites her lip. I know she feels responsible for Mayuri's death. But how is she related? Well, I'm here to find out.
椎名真由里と橋田至にも聞いてもらいたい。二人にも関係ある話だと思うし。
Here we go! Oh my god! I can't even. This is so intense. If Susua says so, then I have no objections. But I quietly pull her aside and remind her not to tell them about Mari's impending death. Then I quickly explains Susua's true identity, that she posted on that channel as John Titor, and that the satellite is really a time machine, that he came from the year 2036.